Challenges are a part of life. We all have challenges that we face every single day. And for the most part, those challenges go away after a while. However, the challenge that I face impacts my life every single day. And it may sound like I'm being dramatic when I say that, but let me explain and maybe you'll understand. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jairus Payne. I'm majoring in web design at Clark State. I live at home with my mom, dad, and 3 sisters. I am a twin, and before anyone asks, no, we do not have twin telepathy, although that would be very, very cool. So, growing up, my childhood wasn't exactly what you would consider normal. You see, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was only 23 months old. Is there anyone here who knows someone with diabetes? You can raise your hand if you do. Awesome, okay. So, if not, then I'll explain. So as a diabetic, my body doesn't produce a hormone called insulin, which is something that is essential to survive. So that means I have to manage my diabetes 24/7, otherwise I could have some serious complications later on in life. So growing up, my childhood consisted of insulin injections and watching what I ate, which unfortunately meant no birthday cake at parties, although my mom tried her best. And it also meant waking up multiple times during the night just to make sure I was in a good range. I was fortunate and sometimes unfortunate to grow up during a time when new advancements to diabetes were being made every single day. I got my first insulin pump, which is what you see right here, when I was in 1st grade. And that significantly reduced the number of injections I had to take every day. And it may seem like things got better after that. And for the most part, it did. That also brought along different kinds of struggles. So I got my first sensor a few years after that. And this was when they were just coming out. So the needle on this thing was so long. Like, I'm not even kidding. My trainer told me a story about a grown man who passed out at the side of the needle. It was that bad. And that was pretty scary to a then 9-year-old at the time. So, and there was one time when my mom put it on me, and I don't know what she hit, but I could not feel or walk on my right leg until we took it out. It was so crazy. So after that, I developed quite a bit of anxiety when it came to my injections. And that anxiety slowly seeped its way into other areas of my life as well. To help combat that anxiety, I took up photography. And it was great because it helped me focus on one thing instead of everything else going on around me. But if I'm going to talk about diabetes, I can't just focus on the negatives. I also have to focus on the positives as well, because there are some. So diabetes has made me stronger, it's made me more responsible, and it's made me be able to plan and think of things that I otherwise probably never would have thought of if I didn't have it. It's also showed me the kindness of others, and it's allowed me to talk to parents whose kids have just been recently diagnosed and ease some of their worries. So now you know more about me, my childhood, and my diabetes. The challenges that I've faced so far in my life have made me into the person that I am today, and they'll continue to build me up into the person that I'm meant to be. Thank you. Are there any questions? No questions?